This is Tech Gears. My name is Levi, and today I am showing you and going over some of the details of one of my favorite bags, and in essence, it's a GoRuck GR1. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do go over bags, camera stuff, technology, and today I have with me a kind of a special bag. This is a GoRuck Carryology Collab, their second version, codename the Samurai. I have done a few tweaks to it that made it perfect for me, but essentially it's a GoRuck GR1 with a clamshell opening, very simple, incredibly rugged, full scars, lifetime warranty. One of the biggest things that GoRuck does or doesn't do is they don't have water bottle pockets, and as such it was one I was hesitant to try, but as soon as I got my first one years ago, I now have quite a few. I love just the simple, clean organization of it. It just allows you to pack it how you want. It does have a laptop compartment that's very protective and has just enough customization to make it very personalized to you. So with that being said, I wanted to go over the Samurai. So the Samurai is special because it uses a 15-ounce Japanese denim, which is incredibly burly and just feels very reminiscent of the 1000D Cordura that GoRuck usually uses, meaning it just feels really robust and something you can throw on the ground. You can drag it against the wall and not have to, I don't want to say not care about it, but it is something that's just going to hold up to a lot of abuse. Now, one thing that this has versus a lot of other ones, and I'll show you here how easy it still opens now, is it actually has on the top of that denim a full X50 X-ply backed material. So this is not waterproof, but incredibly water resistant. Honestly, would have no problems taking this out, and I usually do when the weather is foul. So if you have rain or snow, or you know you're going to be in inclement weather, this is definitely something that is going to handle the rough stuff really well. It also, as you can imagine, with that really thick material and it being backed with a liner, it came out of the box really rigid. And same thing with the zippers. This is something a lot of people, when they first opened it, weren't very happy with because the zippers weren't as smooth, because the bag wasn't as supple or malleable. And after a few months of use, the zippers are awesome to use. The bag moves pretty easily, and it does a great job. You can kind of see here standing on its own, and this is completely empty. It has its own kind of rigidity that is just incredible, that balances being rough and durable but still supple. So it is really cool. I did take an opportunity to hose this down and wash it, but I didn't scrub it. So I kind of do want to show it does still have some marks and wear and tear on it, and I can probably give it a scrub, but to me, that's what adds just to the look of the bag. It's something I enjoy using, that I'm not worried about how it's going to get treated. Now, that being said, this is kind of an expensive bag, but honestly, if you're looking at GoRuck, this is really just a basic GoRuck slick. You can get these from a version of it from Huckberry in either 500D or 1000D Cordura with that same kind of smooth finish, very, I don't want to say business-like, but something you can take to a school, to a workplace, and it doesn't look out of place with kind of something with all the moly that GoRuck traditionally has. So it's a very clean, elegant design. Now, this does have some takes from the Heritage line, where it does have a full leather wrap bottom as well as a leather handle. So you do have kind of the benefits of a Heritage, but it's not floppy. So it is closer to what you're getting from a GR1 slick. But they've actually kept the moly on the shoulder straps, which I love. This is something you would have to send into GoRuck if you wanted to add. So a lot of the small touches on this, and not to mention, just like the Heritage line, it does have your quick access pocket, which again for me has become almost a must-have on any bag I have, just to have a little quick pocket I can throw my AirPods, my keys, whatever I need into. If a bag doesn't have that, I almost don't want to use it. But What makes this one unique, what makes it mine, is starting off with the patch. I actually did get this from RMK Leather. This thing is super cool, really thick. I love how it has not only a thick leather, but the embossing, the red stitching, for me, looks perfect. Now, it does come with an incredible samurai patch that is with it, that I believe is iron and is made from an artist in Japan, a Japanese artist that does samurai armor. I believe that's like a chink of an armor, and they use that for the patch. Incredible design. It is a little bit louder being all red, so I do like, just personally for me, just the black leather. On the top, I actually have the Carryology Collab Hero Clip. So this is one, honestly, you could just get a black hero clip, but this thing, it looks cool. I enjoy it. It adds to it. And if you don't have a hero clip, this is one, definitely it's worth buying and having on your bag, because when you need it, it is super handy, even if you don't need it all the time. But if you're going on travels, putting it on places, hooking this up, it is a lifesaver. On the back, to finish kind of the outside customization, something that's very simple, but I think also clutch, is just the sternum strap. This is one that uses a fidlock design, and you can see here, this is by Thermal Lift Designs, and I'll put a link to the description. Logan is the kind of mastermind behind it. I'm not sure if it's just him or his whole company, but this, he has his own laser engraved with color matching however you want it, fidlock buckle. But that's not what makes it unique. Unique is he actually does have this, again, leather attachment on here on the side that allows you to keep that strap from just dangling everywhere. The fact that I can get this with the matching leather accents and leather pull, it connects. For someone like me who's a little bit bigger, have a 48-inch chest, having a sternum strap is almost a must. And this little key design, the elements, the matching, these are small, but really makes a difference, where I just love using this bag. Now on the inside, you can get some custom inserts from Skywalker Designs. I'll put a link to his site or Instagram. He does have some, I guess, admin panels you can put on the MOLLE. I've chosen just to do a classic GoRuck Echo Field Pouch. What I like about this is it does leave room to use the bottom stretch pocket if I want to use a second laptop or bring my iPad. So I have a laptop in the back. I usually have a second laptop here, and it's easy to slide in. So this being a little bit shorter still works, as well as I'm able to put in my EDC kind of quick carry right there on top, as well as use that top zipper where I kind of use 1, 2, 3 quick access zippers. I can just do one zip and grab whatever I need, and I like having my stuff kind of on the top of the bag if I'm going to be accessing that. Now, the final little accent I've done is, for a while I did have the red samurai patch on the inside to protect it. Becoming a huge fan of ROV or Rove Design, owning the Baron, I was able to get some of their patches, and I did throw in the Rove patch, and you can see that there. Super cool. For me, it just adds to it. Maybe I'll throw the samurai patch back on there, but just the patch, having the pouch, being able to zip this up. This is one of the few bags where I actually like the zipper pulls. They are kind of a silk, if I remember correctly. Wouldn't change a thing. I know a lot of folks didn't like the red zipper pull on the back here, but I enjoy it. I don't mind having a little different color that accents it. But overall, for me, this is close to a perfect ruck. I'm getting that business professional look like I liked out of the Heritage, but I'm getting something quite a bit more rugged than just your duck wax canvas that's also more waterproof. I'm getting something that has the MOLLE straps that where I want them in the first place, and I'm getting it in that 26-liter design, which for me just works a little bit better. Now I will do a loadout so you guys can see how I pack it out, and having the 26 liter I enjoy because I have plenty of space to throw in an extra jacket, to bring an umbrella, to have 2 water bottle pockets. It's just something that's a little bit bigger that I can use not only for EDC but for short quick travels or whatever else I need for that day. But this is one of my favorite bags that is almost perfect for me, and the only reason it's not perfect is just because the circumstance, the day, and how I'm feeling changes, but the pack itself is pretty much all I would want material wise, customizations, details. I think it looks beautiful. This is something that if you were wanting a samurai, just know it breaks in. It's a great combination of being soft yet incredibly durable, and this is something that's going to last a long time. If you guys wanted to stick around, I will load it out. If you have any questions or want to see any comparisons, I'm happy to do so. I will have man, I don't know. I have 2, 3, 4 different GoRuck GR1s that I feel are perfect, but they're all different and they're perfect for different reasons, and maybe they're going to be more perfect for you. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, and maybe one's going to be better for you, or you'll find something that you enjoy more than the others. This is Levi with Tech Ears. Really appreciate you guys, and see you guys later. So here we have a very simple kind of daily EDC carry for me. We'll start off with just my small Notorious AGP pouch. I carry this with me pretty much any bag, no matter where I'm going, and I'll put there as far as kind of a quick access pocket in the Echo Field pouch on top. I then have a track packing cube. This I kind of keep some of my workout clothes, an emergency kind of rain jacket, and I take this with me 50-50 depending on the bag. I then have my camera cube, which is just a Evergoods Cap 2. And what's nice is I can kind of store this multiple different ways, but I'm going to keep it kind of horizontal there. And finally, I have kind of the only tech kit I need everywhere I go along with my laptop, and that's the Track Largo. I have my little Yeti. I think it's a 18 ounce. Pack it up. Now, I'm not showing my laptop as that is already in the back, giving it some rigidity. And then finally, I just put my AirPods in the quick access pocket, making this ready to go, keeping it simple. Beautiful little carry that I love taking with me.